I just think it's a great story, and I think the watch just has so much character. You couldn't give somebody a Rolex and in 2 years' time tell them to do their worst to it and come back like that. It wouldn't happen.
Well, the thing is, it's such a good watch, it carried on working.
Yes.
So it carried on letting him tell the time.
Yes.
And therefore was useful. And he couldn't give a monkeys that it didn't look good. He was just like doing his job.
Exactly.
And if he's got a ruck up on site at 7:30, he needs to know when 7:30 is.
Exactly.
Now the guy on the phone there that I was talking to, that's Cathal, and he's the new owner of the watch. He bought it from Billy, and Billy is a scaffolder in London, and he wore the watch nearly every day for 30 years. Now as stretched Rolex bracelets go, this is really stretched. They don't come much worse than this. In fact, when we open it up, I'm pretty sure that we're going to find that the pins are nearly worn all the way through. And I do a lot of Rolexes, but I don't do bracelets. Well, not until now. So this should be fun. So just soap and water isn't going to be enough to shift this yellow paint, because Billy used yellow paint and red paint a lot in his job, and it is all over the bracelet. So I brought in a little bit of paint remover here and a nice bit of pegwood just to get this off. Okay, time to put this bracelet in the ultrasonic cleaner. Now normally I don't use any heat in the cleaner, because when I'm cleaning watch parts I use special cleaning solutions and cleaning rinse and alcohol, all of which is really flammable. Now the links on the bracelet aren't all the same size, and one of the keys to getting this right is organisation. Now what we're going to do here is just give the bracelet an initial polish. We're going to polish all the links the same, and this is really just to take off as much of the lighter scratches as possible. So the secret with this next machine is to go really, really lightly and to keep the link moving across the sandpaper the whole time. Do not let it go still for an instant, because you'll start to flatten off the surface and it'll look all wrong in the light. So we're now going to do the highly polished little D-rings in the center of the bracelet, and we do each of these individually to make them really, really shine and contrast with the brushed outer links. So having created what looks a lot like a Rolexosaurus fossil, it's now time to get these old pins out, and the pins here are really, really worn. To do the brushing on some of them, I put new pins in so I could hold the links against the paper, but it's time now to get all of these links out. And of all the difficult things in this process, getting the links out, getting the pins out is perhaps the most difficult of all. But before I do any of that, I just want to show you very quickly this, because this is the watch that I make under my own brand, Major, which was my rank when I left the British Army. It's called the Seawolf, and isn't it pretty? Anyway, check out the link in the description. Oh, and as you see me wearing here in the video, it also comes in black. So let's take a look at the wear in detail on the pins. And as you can see, this pin should be completely solid, and it's worn almost over half the way through there. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that's nearly 60% through in some places. So that is significantly weakened. But it's not only the pins, also the little D-rings, and this one hasn't been cleaned. These also wear as well. So even when you renew the pins, you're not going to eliminate all the stretch. But the thing that really drives home what's going on here is the wear on the spring bars. These have just been skeletonized to the point that you can see the internal spring, and the spring is almost worn through, and when that happens, the watch is just going to fall off. Yeah, I'm doing good. How's it going?
Everybody's happy at home, yeah. We're all here.
You answered the phone really, really quickly then.
I just had it in my hand there, so it was
So you were happy, right?
very, very nice. Absolute transformation.
Good. There we are. Yeah. So I was hoping you were going to be a bit more vocal than that because I'm recording you.
Well, we can always start again, Richard.
I didn't want it acted.
No, honestly, Richard, it looks absolutely fantastic.
Good.
I wouldn't even recognise it anymore, to be honest with you. And I sent the wrist roll on to Billy, and Billy was surprised as well. Just how well it looks.
Good. Good.
It's the polish is fantastic. The bracelet's turned out really, really well, and the face and the bezel look great.
Good.
It's really, really nice now.
The only bit that I really wasn't that happy with was the